shaking. We got a caller, 347-812. You on the line? What's good?
What's good, brother? What's good, King? This is your boy, Tommy Oaks. What do you look like?
Man, I'm chilling, my G. Man, I'm feeling great, man. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain. I'm blessed, man. I'm working, you know.
That's what I'm talking about. Definitely. Now, it's Memorial Day. You know, everybody chilling, drinking. We hearing this good quality music. So tell the people how you get to start in the rap industry.
In the industry, basically I was grinding from young. You know, my older cousin, Terry, you know, shout out to my cousin Terry. He's doing like 80 years right now in the Feds.
Wow.
But, yeah, he was, yeah, man, I miss him. But he used to, you know, he was cool with me. He had all the girls. He used to rap. He used to do karate. You know, he used to, you know what I mean? He had the jewelry.
Definitely.
I looked up to him. So that's how I started rapping. And then I just stuck with it, man. It was something I liked to do at the time. It's a hobby. It's a passion. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about the money at that time. So I just loved to do it, and I stuck with it.
Facts. Now, coming from Harlem, you personify certain traits, you know, because, like, every borough is different. You know what I'm saying? So how did you stay grounded when, you know, the music was changing up from New York, you know, more the boom bap, or do you prefer how it changed? Like, do you think it was innovative? Like, you know, people jumping on trap beats coming from New York? Or what's your perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. I think growth is necessary. For me, the transition was easy because from early on, you know, well, you know a little bit of history. Like, no black people come from the North. We actually migrated from the South. So growth is necessary. For me, the transition was easy because from early on, you know, well, you know a little bit of history. Like, no black people come from the North. We actually migrated from the South. So all my family reunions would be down, down in North Carolina. You know, so all my life I've been back and forth. I've traveled. You know, I've been different places. So it was kind of easy for me to adapt. Whereas I know some brothers who never left the city and their mentality is totally different.
That is fact. That's the truth. Now, coming from the 80s, the 90s, right? And what's your take on, you know, what's going on today? You know what I'm saying, as far as the music? Do you think any artists want longevity, including yourself? How do you feel about that?
You said, do they want longevity?
Yeah, including yourself, too.
Yes, I believe if you gave any artist the option to be successful and have longevity, such, you know, with people like, you know, Jay, who's running the game, you know, shout out to Jay. He's been on it for a minute, and that's what it's about, man. If you can feed your family and make a career, I think that's people's goals nowadays more so than even making good music. You know what I mean? People don't even really care about the music. They're trying to make a living, and that's what's really killing us. But definitely, man, if you're an artist, it's like, man, think about all the great artists from Sade to Prince to Michael. Man, longevity is an understatement. You know, their music is timeless. So longevity is nothing. Like, their music is going to be around forever. You know what I mean? You could put it on right now, and it feels right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And also, you know, I got into your tracks. You definitely got bars. And, you know,
appreciate it.
You already know. Now, speaking of bars, let's get into this right here. Now, say, for instance, you had an artist that hit you up, but, you know, their bars wasn't up to par. A, would you take the money, or would you decline the money?
If I wasn't feeling the project, I would decline the money. And, you know, it all depends, because that's, you know, I don't want to sound, you know, politically correct and all that, but it's just certain lines I won't cross. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing
that.
Yeah, I'm not doing the songs and the videos with the niggas wearing the rompers and all of that fly shit.
Hell no, no rompers, man. We don't do that over here.
Right. Hey, listen, if it is within the culture, and I believe the brother is solid, you know, it is what it is, because everybody ain't gonna be the same. You know what I mean? You got brothers that they not super lyrical, but their content is solid. You know. So it all depends on the situation.
Okay. Now, I know you work with many people, DMX, Locks, McGriff, Mr. Cheek, KRS-One, Aaron Hall, Joe Votto. Now, having the name Tommy Hooks, did you make a lot of hooks for the people that don't know?
I made my share of hooks. I wasn't like Max B with it or nothing, I wasn't a hook master, I was in
All right.
I was in a group and everybody had equal input. Some had a little more energy than, like for certain type of vibes than others, but we all had, everybody knew their lane and we knew what felt right, because being in a group, you always in competition with each other. So, who come up with the best hook, what would sound right, what could we put together, and it was stuff like that. And just so the people be clear, I never worked with Votto. I know Votto.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Votto's a young brother from he's actually from 44th. I'm from 43rd.
Right.
You know what I mean? So basically, I know Votto. I never worked, well, I was in the studio when they was doing It Is Dark and Hell Is Hot,
Okay.
We came in the game, we was running around with Grease, vacant lot,
right.
the whole vacant lot thing, and so that was that connection there with, the Rough Riders.
The producer.
Yeah, the producer, Dan Grease.
Yeah, definitely shout to him.
Yeah, shout out to Grease, Godfather doing his thing out there. I'm seeing him. But yeah, that's how that went.
Okay. So coming from Harlem, now I see you made Ebonics. Rest in peace, Big L. Real talk. Now, I like your, no doubt. Now, I like your take on it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know Ebonics, was like, for the people that don't know, that's out of the loop, but that was from a different era. You know what I'm saying? So for the younger cats, Big L. Now, I like how you personified that and you changed it up to current times. Could you elaborate about that?
Yeah, I can't take no credit for that, man. Shout out to the late great Big L Corleone. He basically put that whole recipe together, and all I did was follow his formula because I don't think people realize how important L was or how big he was until he passed.
That's the truth.
Such as that saying, like, you nobody to somebody kill you, or you bigger than death after you are in life. Niggas didn't appreciate that. Yeah, but if you look at his body of work and to this day, it stand up. It still stand up. And being from Harlem, I just felt like nobody was even keeping it alive. Every so often, shout out to Big, not taking nothing from nobody.
Right.
But, March 9th come around, we own it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We own
Definitely.
it, And
that's the truth.
I understand L ain't sell as many records or whatever, but L was great.
Yeah, bars.
You got to tip your hats off to that man. And underground MCs know what it is, and it had to be current. You know what I'm saying? Because it still is to make it relevant. To what I mean? It had to be current. I think he would have did that. You know what I mean?
That's the truth. Now, coming from Harlem, who were your influences, or worldwide?
Obviously I grew up, listening to whatever my parents was playing. A lot of old school stuff. But coming from Harlem, I definitely looked up to my peers. It was Children of the Corn. You know what I mean? Shout out to
definitely.
Herb McGruff. You know what I mean? Cam. I looked up to a lot of those guys. My uncle Pretty Tone. Shout out to Mob Style. Definitely them. Definitely
shout out to them.
Yeah, man, Bullets and Gunsmoke, man. It was a lot of crews doing their thing. You know what I mean? You had a lot of crews out there. You had Rex and Effects.
Oh wow, yeah, I remember.
You had Apache with you had a lot of brothers doing their thing, man. So and back then, come on, Dougie Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Dougie Fresh. So basically. My uncle was DJ Easy Lee also, you know what I mean? Used to run around with Kumo Pete. So basically, it was always around. Around me, and I was influenced by the movement, the whole era.
Right. Now, did you do the battle rap? Because I seen you with Head Ice. Definitely that song was hard too.
Yeah, I did the battle rap. I was before I was focused on like trying to make songs. Like that's all we knew. You know what I'm saying? You have a verse,
right?
And you'll probably spit the same verse in like 3 different ciphers, and then it get old, and you gotta come with another verse. It wasn't always like. And then as the time went on, you know what I'm saying? You had to be sharp. You had to develop. You had to have rhymes. To the point I had rhymes for days, and these was just rhymes. You know what I mean? I mean, we was running around, and this is now I've never did a collaboration with X, but we have pulled up on plenty of blocks. Hopped out and battle niggas. Got busy all the time.
Yeah, we need to bring that back, man, because I feel like with rap, if you say you got it, you know, title is on the line. Spit them bars, you know what I'm saying? Just go gladiator style, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people be retracting from that nowadays, you know what I'm saying? It's more publicized, like Instagram, Twitter. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So now, are you an indie artist or are you signed?
No, I'm an indie artist.
Okay. Now, with being an indie artist, how do you feel about the rap game in general? Because quote unquote is no more A&Rs, and how do you feel about radio personalities? It could be New York, worldwide. How do you feel about them?
Well, you got to take the good with the bad. You know, about being an indie artist, you get out what you put in. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody to point the finger at except for you. You know what I mean? If your team ain't right, that's your fault. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Yeah. If something happens, you know, there's, you know, things that you can't control, but for the most part, everything is on you, and you call all the shots. And that freedom, there's nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good part about it. The bad part about it is that you don't have the big machine and all the funding.
Right.
So it's a steady grind. You know what I'm saying? And I think you gotta want it in order to win. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the radio personalities, man, it's just become so. It's become so shallow, man. It's just like it's about.
That's the truth.
I don't think they really, a lot of them, I can't say all of them, but I don't think they really appreciate the music anymore.
The culture.
Yeah, no one is brave enough to step out and break a record no more unless they paid, you know. It's just kind of like,
corny.
That's corny. I mean, that says a lot about them. You understand? So, yeah, you kind of whack, and that's another reason that the independent route is good, because the people, you get to interact directly. You go directly to the people. You kind of cut them out. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's good. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, we're going to get into your track right now. We going in. This is King Tommy Guns, and this is Ebonics Freestyle. Let's go. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Big L. You got bands, you got racks, you got stacks. You got ran, you got robbed, you got taxed. Spooky is scary, live is lit. It's lit, SMD, you suck my dick. Disrespect, if you're calling up the par, it's the limit. That's a hoop. Everybody talking about you, then you're trending. Going viral. Another word for pussy is bop. That's Punani. These hoes over there is dots. And what else? M's is millions, Billy is billions. If you in your bag, you in your feelings. Emotional. If a nigga mean mugging, he grilling. That nigga mad. If you body shit, you killed him. It's over. Shoes is rims, constructs is Tim. And what else? Money is bread, top is head. Special attention. Calling on police, you a cop. COP, nigga. You all the way up, you on top. Life is great. Fresh is fly, that means on fleek. That's Harlem. If you in the bando, you in the street. That's the hood. I know you love the way I'm freaking it. I talk with slang and I'ma never stop speaking it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was fire right there. New York, stand up, man. Real
stand
talk.
Up, man. Come on, I
real
got more,
talk, man.
Coleon, man. Danger Zone, 139th, man. Lennox, man. Don't
Definitely,
forget.
Man. Yo, man, I tell you the truth, man. It just make me feel so good coming from New York where it started, man, and the tradition carries on, man. This show encompasses no kiwi juice bars, man. We got a criteria, man. Definitely, man. Now,
right.
Let me tell you, how many mixtapes do you have to this current date?
To this current date, I probably had like 5. I was never big on the mixtapes. Probably like 5 out there, and they classic because I haven't done them. But you know, most recently, I just been letting little joints go here and there. You know, we got a heavy ass library, so you know. But I always felt I never really understood the wave of, you know, what it was with that whole mixtape thing, man. It's like once 50 did it. It changed the whole thing, because prior to that, you know, DJs was making mixtapes, and it was like, you know, if a DJ, you know, like your joint, they'd throw it on their mixtape, you know. Right. And that's the era where I come from, man. I don't come from where artists started making mixtapes. Like if you're an artist and you put together a project, that was supposed to be an album. But the fact that I agree. You was freestyling on other people's, you know, tracks or whatever, you know, you couldn't sell it. So I just never believed it, because I do this for real, like, so I never believed in wasting energy on that. I thought, like, it's cool to do a joint here and there or whatever, you know, but just to waste so much energy on so many, and then you competing, like, that worked for him. That was his genius. Like, you know, it kind of changed the game, so I guess it worked for certain people, but for certain people it don't work. Like, the records I make, to me, are not really thought. I think, like, I'm trying to make timeless music.
I respect that, man. Real talk, man. Damn, I respect that, because, you know, what I feel, the game is so saturated with garbage, man. And I feel like the music that you're putting out is official. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got no gimmick, man. It's just real life stuff, you know. No purple hair. We don't support nothing. Like, all this other extraterrestrial Kiwi Juice music, I'm not feeling, man. I don't care how many followers you got. Like, take it how people take it. Tired of that shit, man. Like, we real over here. It's shut them down radio, man. Like, you know, down, man. Real talk, man. Word, man. Boof that, man. Throw that somewhere, man. But, yo, peep game. King Tommy. We real over here, man. King Tommy, because now, with the game, like you said, that's the realest thing, man. I heard an artist say in a long time, man, I'm not wasting my material. I'm making timeless music. I never really hear nobody even talk about that. They don't even care. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like these everybody got to play their position. You know what I'm saying? Let the artist be the artist. Don't conform them. It's real life we dealing with, man. And I feel like people's stuff is so premeditated, whereas it just gets redundant, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's to the point where I'm like, yo, I can't take it no more. You know, so we very selective over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Absolutely. And also, all right. So with your studio regimen, you know what I'm saying? Do you work with in-house producers? Anybody from the block? Somebody in the basement? You know, because I could tell that with your music, you rather, you know, the raw elements is there. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about that? As far as dealing with producers and stuff like that, and your sound?
Yeah, I basically am real particular. I like to feel music, so if I don't feel it, it's not something that I would just pick up. Oftentimes brothers like that know me, like you know, shout out to the Mike Vandals. Let me get that out there. You know what I mean? Shout out to my big bro General. You know what I mean? But brothers like that,
shout out to the General. Facts.
Like, you know what I mean, all day.
Good people.
Yeah, great. That's a great guy, man. If you ever had the opportunity to meet him, man, you should have a conversation with him. That man is very bright. He'll definitely enlighten you. You know, as he's done me. That's a fact, dude. I could get into a whole bunch of stories about that guy. But I'm just trying to answer your question. You know, so. There'll be brothers like Royale, you know what I mean? Shout out to my brother Royale from Mike Vandals. He'll shoot me a beat or he'll have something he want me to drop a verse on. So, you know, it'd be like that. But aside from that, you know, I listen to different beats and I just select my own beats. I got actually one of my producers in here with me right now, my young boy Sam, you know what I'm saying? I'm grooming him. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
now,
that's a fact.
We going beast mode right now. Now, with this music industry right now, do you think a lot of people are getting passes? You know what I'm saying? It's like who you know, but you don't got the work ethic. How you feel about that?
it's like, you know, it's kind of crazy, man. It's like you gotta take the good with the bad. As much as I want to be like that's some bullshit, because it really is.
It is.
How could you, like, you know what I mean? I don't even know. I don't know what makes people do what. You know what I'm saying? It could be a favor for a favor. You know what I mean?
Right,
listen,
that's
man,
true.
I saved your daddy from going to jail plenty of years ago. I need you to put
that's
my
real.
niece on. Niece might be garbage. You know what I'm saying? But how you gonna dishonor the code? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk, man. We got a code, man. That's how I feel. I feel like, yo, man, no disrespect to nobody, but New York got a code, man. I feel like when the game changed, man, you know, like we say, and like evolve is good, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, we can't, man, with certain situations, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, speaking from Harlem perspective, you know what I'm saying? It was a certain persona. You had Dipset, you had numerous people in Harlem, but it seemed like everybody had their lane. Does it go for the people, like, just take a walk through Harlem for the people that don't know. Like, far as the music and different blocks, and there's a lot of culture in Harlem.
Right. Well, yeah, it's definitely, you know, when all right, I don't want to personify, you know, and have my people looking crazy, because I also I also like, you know, having substance and having a message in the music and
right.
You know, I'm not mad at Jordan, but you know, if people don't know, like, we spend hundreds of dollars, dudes die over a pair of Jordans, and
real
you
talk.
know what Jordan built jails. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Jordan got jail. He owned jails, just in case y'all ain't know that.
And
walking around, doing all type of dumb shit for these sneakers. And so, but in Harlem, you gotta be fresh. That's the law.
Real talk. I've seen
That's the law. You gotta be getting money. You understand that? These are the perceptions, and you know, these are some of the rules. It's just the codes, B. I mean, Harlem was the freshest niggas. We was trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? So whereas everybody would follow a trend, we would create the trend. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
to this day, I'll be doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Harlem is about: getting money, you know, and getting fresh, having fun, you know.
Definitely. Now let's get to this track.
Hold on. Let me throw this out there too. Let me throw this out there too. We know amongst the boroughs, you know, what everybody is known for, but people tend to think when they say, all right, Harlem niggas that's them pretty niggas, man. Don't act like, you know, it wasn't from other niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
Everybody ain't a killer, you know what I'm saying? So you couldn't have all killers, you feel me? But those killers was right there, you know what I'm saying? And they still are.
That's real right now. We rocking. King Tommy Guns. Yo, we going to get to this track right here. Let a nigga know on the block. Who produced this, my jig?
Oh, yeah, that's my boy Nitro, boy. Shout out to Nitro Scissorhands. BX Stand Up, Harlem Stand Up. You already know what it is, babe. Let's get it. Royal family.
Go. Yeah.
I'm back. Harlem. You dizzy yet, nigga? On the block, shit is slow, all the bus. I hit the pick and roll. What it's looking like what it's hitting for. Where that work at? Let a nigga know. Let a nigga I ain't standing there with the Bill Cosby face. Your age is laced, grade A Chinese base. Toxic waste, not just another high-speed chase. This is black people when OJ beats the case. I mean, 10 grand sound like hand me a pound. Mr. Holier than thou, talk with his pants down. So basically, a nigga said fuck like I'm trying to meet the plug that let a nigga run off twice. Turning point, Bob Marley burning the joint. Killers address everything concerning your boy. Started small time, dope in the rap game. Crack cocaine, niggas died over that pain. That fat 24-karat gold rope chain. Genuine, feeling like your whole life changed. Like out of line, trying to define my price range. I'm just Spike Lee, trying to do the right thing. On the block, shit is slow. All the bus, I hit the pick and roll. What it's looking like what it's hitting for.
is heavy right there. Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
I'm feeling that right there. That shit is hard right there.
Yeah,
that's hot.
Rocking, man.
That beat is rocking. You went in.
Yeah, man. I was just playing with that one, man. I appreciate it though. I turn that shit on when I'm going crazy, man. That shit still be rocking. Word.
Yeah, definitely. The reason why I said that, right, is because the beat and what you're saying. You get what I'm saying? It's just going together. You know what I'm saying? It's structured. Because I feel like a lot of artists, they just jump on stuff and, you know what I'm saying, just fill up gaps. Yeah, whatever. And don't keep the bars in sequence, you know what I mean? But definitely everything was hook, everything beat on point, flowing. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now,
yes, sir.
Let's talk about your new project you dropping.
Yeah, man. It's called Tommy. You know what I'm saying? It's an acronym. You know, it stands for time over money. Money isn't everything. Again, with the message, because you know I can't mislead our people. You know what I mean? So basically, just trying to talk to the people. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, do you have any upcoming shows coming up?
Right now, I got we're gonna do a showcase out here in Raleigh. And outside of that, I have no shows coming up. I got a bunch of video shoot dates coming up, and yeah. So basically, we just loading up. We locking and loading. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be ready to let loose sometime around. You know, within the next couple months. We don't have a date, but it's definitely gonna be out there. It's gonna be promoted. You know, before we let it go. So
definitely. Now. Yeah, you could continue, fam.
Oh, yeah, so basically, you know, we just got a bunch of videos to go with these songs, you know what I mean? Shout out to Forte the Giant, he shot the last one. Shout out to my brother Royale, he actually shot the video for letting nigga know what's coming soon. Waiting on that, it should be here any minute now. Actually, both of them should be here any minute now. I actually let the little intro go. You know, that was my man did that on a GoPro. He used me as a guinea pig, you know what I mean? But yeah. Hey,
sometimes you got to do that, man.
Yeah, man. Nope. Yeah, man. Yeah, he got me with that one. But, you know, the response has been good, you know what I mean? The lyrics is there, the beat is there, so I wasn't mad at it, you know what I mean? You know, when you get a chance to let the people hear that, you know what I mean? That's a quick joint in and out.
Right.
You know, and the support I get from my people is crazy. The support I get out here is crazy because, like you say, like from Harlem, and it's like I rep that all the time, no matter where I'm at, right? And, you know, but the support you get out of town is way different. It's crazy.
I agree with you. You know I agree with you fully on that one.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, man, when you go OT, you know what I'm saying? For some strange reason, like New York. I mean, New York do have love for each other, you know what I mean? But there's always politics in New York, you know what I'm saying? Because we're from different boroughs, but we accomplish New York. Like, New York is just New York, you know what I mean? It may be different slangs, different dialects, but I always feel like New York feeds New York, if you know what I mean, when it comes to the music, the culture, and stuff like that. And speaking of that, we're going to get into that track right now. This is King Tommy Gunn's intro. Shut 'em down radio. Let's get it. Yeah.
Yo, he got Harlem World. In his hands, he rep Harlem World. In his hands, he got Harlem World. In his hands, he rep Harlem World. And in his hands, he got first and second. In his hands, he got third and Pleasant. In his hands, he got Park and Lexington. In his hands, he got Lennox Ave. In his hands, he got Fifth and Madison. In his hands, he got 7th and 8th Ave. In his hands, he got Edgecombe and Bradley. In his hands, he got St. Nick. In his hands, he got Broadway and Amsterdam. In his hands, he got Riverside, Morningside. In his hands, he got Macomb and 12th Ave. In his hands, that's Harlem World. In his hands.
Yeah, we rocking out with King Tommy Guns. It's called Drop. But yeah, man, Shut 'em Down Radio. You could definitely check him out at King Tommy Guns on Twitter, Instagram, all of those. So definitely support, get the projects. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into another track by King Tommy Guns, and this is Get Off. Let's go. Shut 'em Down Radio.
You don't worry about the cost, you with a box, me and the money off top, yeah, we hit it off, listen, we ain't tripping, we just tripping off, but the bottom line is we getting off, getting off, getting off, getting off,
Ran down on the plug with a weed at. Ran up in the club for the feedback. I'm really feeling like I don't need a deal. Ran down on your joint, hit the flicky bill. I'ma keep it real, I need to chill. Nah, I'ma keep it a mill, I need to trill. I ain't mad that you feel how you feel, but I'm mad that you think I should care how you feel. Gotta build a bridge and get over it. But never say that I ain't never told you shit. They tryna see where I'ma go with it. I be stroking, nigga, I choke a bitch. Money, cars, and girls, where we from? All the world, uptown, all the world. And you know you with a boss. Steady dripping sauce. Means we getting off. You know we getting off.
Don't worry about the cost, you with a boss. Me and the money off top, yeah, we hit it off, get it off. We ain't tripping, we just tripping off, but the bottom line is we getting off. Don't worry about the cost, you with a boss. Me and the money off top, yeah, we hit it off, get it off. We ain't tripping, we just tripping off, but the bottom line is we getting off, getting off.
Oh, party over here, bottles around. Wow, all the models over here, follow around. Know a couple thousand over here, jumping around. Bubble butt, open up there, you know I love it, right? Easy does it, right? You look good, but baby, what you pivot like? I never met a nigga like me so independent. Bright lights, Jewish and pink, just from the pendant. I make it rain, right? Show me what your brain like. You could be the best in show if you train right. Get in line and you could be mine. I mean, I got a lot of things, but I ain't got time, yeah. So fresh and clean, no question. Purple label, Ralph Lauren, but not stepping. I get soft cause it's what I do. I pop champagne, get money, you do you. Ow.
You don't worry about the cost when you with a boss. Me and the money off top, yeah, we get it off, get it off.
We get money up there, baby. We talk getting money, man. You always getting off, man. We getting money, man. You getting off, man. You got a nice girl, you getting off, man. You got a nice car, you getting off, man. That's just how that shit goes, man.
You don't worry about the cost when you with a boss. Me and the money off top, yeah, we hit it off, get it off. Listen, we ain't tripping, we just tripping off, but the bottom line is we getting off, getting off.
That Harlem shit, man. You already know. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's hot right there. Who produced that, my dick?
You already know. That last joint that was produced by my man B Illa, and I co-produced it. I went in and reformatted it. But that intro joint you played, man, that was the wrong one, brother. But it's all good. Yeah, okay. That wasn't the one, but I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I did that a couple some years ago, and you know, I was on it, like I was on some shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was the wrong
Definitely.
one, but it's all good.
We'll get that in rotation. It ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Now,
just shout out to my man Mo Manson that was on that joint right there, and DJ Capone, you know what I'm saying, and that Winger, you know what I mean? Shout out to them.
Right. Now, that track right there brought me back to a time, man, where block parties, we was having fun. How do you feel about the rap game? Like, nobody could smile no more, nobody could have fun? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's life, man. Life is, the struggle is real. People don't know how to handle this pressure, man, so they moving funny, man. You know, I don't know what it is, but, you know, we give people that power, you know what I mean, to control our energy. And me, I no longer do that. You know what I mean? I don't subscribe to none of that. So basically is how I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, we don't deal with the politics or the politricks. Now, we going to get really in-depth. Now, how you feel about all this damn gentrification going on in the hood? Because I know it's going on in Harlem. It's going in Queens. How do you feel about these situations? And do you think artists need to address these situations? Because we live in our hood, and it feel like it's nobody really addressing it. I'm not going to say all artists, but, you know.
Yeah. I think some artists, that's their calling. You know what I mean? Some artists just don't have the ability. They're not leaders, We see that a lot. We see people in positions of authority, and they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? They abuse their authority. They don't know what to do with it. They're just not natural-born leaders. We got some natural-born leaders, and we need to uplift them, and we need to get behind them to support them. You know what I mean? And if I had to use an example, I would like to use Biggie and Tupac. People always compare them as far as rapping. There's really no comparing them. They both was two great artists. You know what I'm saying? And
correct.
But Pac was more of a leader. Biggie was more of a MC. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to that, it's like we have leaders. We just have to get behind them. You know what I mean? And even if you don't have to totally agree with everything, but I mean, if we're going in the right direction with it, you know what I'm saying? We all got a common enemy, and we need to get together and make sure we good. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we good, if nothing else.
That's true. Now, with the rap music, it's crazy, man, because back in the days, everybody, played their role. Like we said prior, earlier, like maybe 20 minutes ago. Now, I feel like the rap culture let everybody come into it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to our music, right, they always say that, everybody's welcome and stuff like that. But I feel like other music and genres, they don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it was rock and roll, you feel what I'm saying? Or anything. And they always talking about, like, we got an expiration date. We need to stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let our artists shine. Let our culture grow. Let's get our money. You know what I'm saying? And stop hating on each other, man. It's corny.
Right. Well, first of all, we started all genres of music. You know what I mean? From rock and roll to everything.
That's the truth.
But the thing with that is, we don't control who comes in and comes out. See, they control it. You understand?
Yep.
So we never controlled it, and that's what's kind of good about the indie movement too. You know what I mean? But even still, we have to create our own distribution companies and things of that nature. We have to use our black things. We have to empower our people, just to have a voice out here. And we see that. If you still don't see that, you know what I mean? I'm not even talking to you right now. Because when you wake up, when you wake up, we may be 10 miles ahead, but wake up first. You know what I mean? So we gotta empower each other, man, and that's what's missing, man. We don't empower each other, man, at all.
And that's the truth. Now, any closing words, any projects, anything you're putting out? Talk to the world, man. A lot of people listening.
Oh yeah, man. We got the Royal Family. That's first of all, that's some real shit. The Royal Family. So that's gonna be the next project that I work on. Also, it's just a bunch of projects, man. I got a joint with me and Mo Manson, We the Underdogs. I got, Mike Vandals got the Ill Library. We got a joint, a EP. That's coming out. It's just to give the people some music. It's called Heavy Library. You know what I mean? Shout out to Norman Bates, Panama Griff. You know what I mean? D Brown, all my Vandals. You know what I'm saying?
Could you get into that with Mike Vandals? For the people that don't know, I know a lot of people know, but for the new listeners, could you explain who are the Mike Vandals?
Yeah. Mike Vandals is four brothers from Harlem. We all from different blocks in Harlem. You know what I mean? And we just came together at one point in time. How dare I forget Shorty Mac? You know what I mean? Shorty Mac used to always come to the block or whatever. Shorty Mac is also the way we know Dame Grease. You know what I mean? Or me personally.
All right.
And so we started. What happened was we was all the hunger for to do the music, to be in the studio. We was always bumping heads. You know what I'm saying? We would all be at the studio at the same time every day, and like, damn, waiting for a nigga to finish his project so you could start on yours. And at that time, Grease was just learning how to make beats. So it was like we was there all night, every night. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that in my man.
Putting in that grind.
Yeah, in that grind, Shorty Mac would leave and go out and come back. We'd still be in the house trying to record and shit. But we eventually came up with the bright idea that, you know what, let's just do it together. Let's do, you know what I mean? You got a verse, I got, and it stuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the Mike Vandals came about. In '97 we were signed to Jive Records. You know, we got joints. We got a few collaborations over there with Joe. I Don't Want to Be a Player remix, which was in rotation out there in London.
Nice.
You know, we KRS-One, I got the next album, you know, which was gold at the time, you know what I'm saying, when gold.
Right.
So it was a nice experience over there at Job. We didn't really know the business as we should have, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it was a learning experience. And also at the time, I don't think we were ready. You know, if we would have seen success at that time, we'd have fucked around and been dead right now. But so yeah, the Mike Vandals is definitely the crew who I entered the industry with, and to this day, so that's a brotherhood. You know what I mean? To this day, we all have, like at that time we ain't have no kids. Now we all got kids growing up together. You know what I mean? It's a family thing, man. So I'm real big on royal family.
Respect that.
Word to mother. Again, I want to shout out my boy General. I want to shout out Katie McGee out there, 360 Connected Radio. You know what I mean? She's showing the brother a lot of support. Shout out to Sac, you know what I'm saying? California out there, man. Shout out to my boy Skip. North Carolina, Wilson, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Raleigh. Tall Boy, Cash Rules. My man Mo Manson. Paperboy G. He shot the Ebonics video. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Shout out to he's out there doing his thing. Look him up, Paperboy G, Toast 187. You know what I mean? Been my nigga since back. He shot the With a Bud At video, with Head Ice and Herb McGruff. Shout out to him. I got coming up is another video called Falling from the Sky. My man, Toast is shooting that one too. You know. Shout out to London B down there in Atlanta doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gav and the whole family, you know what I mean? So London B, look her up. She's dope as hell, bro. Like, she's dope. You know, my man
I'm definitely
Sean
going to check it out.
Oh yeah, got to, man. You got to. Sean Smooth, my cousin Moochie, my cousin TD, Joe Verse, the whole royal family, FPC, Third Block. I mean, everybody, man. If I left you out, you know what I'm saying, it ain't because I'm into it. I love y'all, man.
Real talk. Now, for collaborations, give people your Twitter handles, Instagram, you know, let them know.
Okay. Yeah, you can hit me up at King Tommy Guns. That's KingTommyGunz. That's at King Tommy Guns on Instagram and Twitter. And Tommy Hooks on Facebook, TOMMIEHOOKS.
Yes, sir. And there you have it, man. King Tommy Guns, we went in, Shut 'em Down Radio, and anytime you want to come through, put your project on the show, we support it. Music in rotation. And one more thing, man, I need a drop for Shut 'em Down Radio. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. You listening to Shut 'em Down Radio, my man Solomon, man. Lean on him, bro.
Yes, sir. Harlem, stand up, bro. Stand up worldwide, man. And everybody be blessed on this Memorial Day. And you know who's out there lurking. You already know.
Yeah. Watch yourself.
Watch yourself, man. Word.
Appreciate it.
Word. Real talk, man. Excellent interview. And we're going to go out with Ebonics Freestyle. King Tommy Guns, man. I'm going to hit you on the back phone, my G's. All right?
I appreciate it, boy.
You already know. One.
Rest in peace, Big L. You got bands, you got racks, you got stacks. You got ran, you got robbed, you got taxed. Spooky, it's scary, live is lit. It's lit, SMD, you suck my dick. Disrespect, if you're calling up the par, it's the limit. That's a hoop. Everybody talking about you, then you're trending. Going viral. Another word for pussy is bop. That's Panani. These hoes over there is dot. And what else? M's is millions, Billy is billions. If you in your bag, you in your feelings. Emotional. If a nigga mean mugging, he grilling. That nigga mad. If you body shit, you killed him. It's over. Shoes is rims, constructs is Tim. And what else? Money is bread, top is head. Special attention. Calling on police, you a cop. COP, nigga. You all the way up, you on top. Like this great. Fresh is fly, that means on fleek. That's Harlem. If you in the bando, you in the street. That's the hood. I know you love the way I'm freaking it. I talk with slang and I'ma never stop speaking it.
Yes, sir. Shut 'em Down Radio. Send that music to shut'emdown0@gmail.com. Instagram, Shut 'em Down Radio. Twitter @Dirty Salo. And send that music. We got 2 mixtapes dropping. Volume 6, Shut 'em Down Radio. Volume 7, Shut 'em Down Radio. Everybody be safe out here. Enjoy yourself. And don't drink and drive. And that's facts, man. We out of here. 1.